Okay, Zach, this is not possible. It's not. It's a trick or a sick joke.
He finds what you want more than anything in the world, and then he takes it away from you.
Why would your father fake his own death?
It's a lesson.
Honey, he thought that you were dead.
Yeah, and then things changed.
Okay, you know what? We need to back up and go through this step by step because none of this makes any sense. All right. You faked your own death when you were 18.
Mm-hmm.
And you were dead, gone forever as far as your father knew. So then Ryan finds your father in the desert. He has a heart attack, and Ryan brings him back here to Vegas where your father pretends to die. Why? Zach, why would he do that?
Michael.
This is about your brother?
My dad was in the hospital when Michael was in custody for raping Bianca.
Yeah, I know. Ryan told me that they watched the hearing on TV.
Yeah. And then when Michael was exposed as a monster he really is, it's when he put together this plan.
So your father faked his own death because Michael was a rapist?
Michael betrayed him, dishonored the Cambius name, so he had to be punished. And he used his favorite weapon to do it.
Right. He found out what Michael wanted the most and took it away.
My father's approval. His whole life, that's what he wanted, my father's approval.
No, I remember. He used to go on and on about it. Bianca even said in her testimony that Michael wanted her to believe that nothing he did was his fault. He did it all because he wanted his daddy's approval.
Huh.
And the ultimate stamp of approval would be your father handing him the reins to Cambius Empire.
The legacy, right, the power and the money. It's what he wanted more than anything else. And that's why my father gave it to Ryan.
Yeah, but why go to such an extreme? I mean, your father could have stuck it to Michael by grooming Ryan to do it himself.
Sticking it to Michael was only part of the battle. He had to redeem the Cambius name. And what better way to do that than to give it to a complete stranger and play dead?
Right, okay, so Michael is gone. Your father's out of the picture. And Ryan takes over, Cambius gets a clean slate.
It didn't end there, did it? Ryan takes over the company. Then he finds out that I'm Alexander Cambius Jr.
Your father found out too.
My son was dead and is alive again. I betrayed my dad. Same way Michael did. And just like Michael, I need to be punished.
Your father was a terrible,
My
terrible
father
man,
killed
but
innocent women. And he wants 2 more lives before it's over.
mine and yours.
Zach and Miranda are the only living Cambius relatives. There is nobody else. Nobody.
Who but a member of the Cambius family would have a piece of clothing with this button on it?
No idea. I have no idea. I mean, it's not part of any Cambius uniforms. It's not part of any swag that we've ever sent out to any clients.
Can't get it from a catalog. You can't buy it off the rack. So where did it come from?
I honestly have never seen this button or any button, anything like this ever before.
Well, whoever Zoe pulled it off must have some connection to Cambius.
Wait a minute. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing the detective work here? Why not pass this off to Jackson or to Derek?
My Uncle Jack is extremely busy. I just wanted to see if this was the real thing before I called him. And Derek doesn't know about the button, and there's just absolutely no point in telling him.
Other than the fact that he happens to be the chief of police.
Derek thinks that Zoe was a victim of a hate crime. He refuses to acknowledge that the killer might have any involvement. Zoe is in the hospital. Kendall is in danger. I just want this whole thing to be over.
We all do.
I don't know what the button means, but I want you to find out. You know Cambius, you know the family history, you know the company. I trust that you'll do this right.
Right.
I'm calling Jack. He can help us.
Not Jack.
Come on. Zach, listen to me, okay? I have faith in you. and us. But this is way too much for us to handle on our own. Now, please, please.
No one in Pine Valley can help us now.
Fine. Okay, well, then we help ourselves.
We know. You don't do anything.
No, Zach, I'm not gonna let some ghost make us his victims.
I did this. My choices.
I came here with you to help you to find answers and end this.
We have answers. My father's killing these women to blame me.
For your mother's death. That was an accident. Zach, your father told you when you were 5 years old it wasn't your fault. Now, after all this time, he suddenly changed his mind. He's decided to get revenge?
It isn't about my mother's death. It's about mine.
Okay, but I thought that the gardenias and the silk ribbon, all of that, I thought those were messages to you. You took away the woman I loved. Now I'm taking away the women you love.
You heard what Raymond said. My mom was an accessory to my dad. Possession.
But you were so much more.
Oh, yeah. The golden child. Could be anything that he decided I could be.
Until you escaped.
Yeah, killed myself in a fiery crash, and all his hopes and dreams went up in smoke.
You took away his control.
A thing that he loved more than anything in the world. And now he wants to do the same to me.
He can't. Zach, he won't. Just let me call Jack. Let me tell him what's going on, and he can alert everyone back at home.
The danger isn't at home.
Well, your father's on the loose in Pine Valley. What, you think he followed us here? No, Zach, we have the plane, the disguises, the fake name. We planned everything down to the last detail. There's no way he knows where we are. It's nothing. It's a wrong number or a coincidence. All right, you shut the hell up. We're not here.
I'm here.
Hello, Alex. May I call you Alex? It is the name I gave you.
You want me, I'm ready.
How generous. But after so many years without my son, I've moved on to other interests.
Just you and me, no one else. Just you and me.
Mano a mano. I do like the sound of that.
Say the word.
The warehouse at 2 Sunset Avenue.
You go, I go.
Kendall, I'm right outside your room. Please come out into the hallway, honey. There's someone you need to fire. Did you hear that? You're about to lose your job.
I told you before, I can't let you pass.
I will get in there to see my children. And my daughter, who owns most of this casino, she's going to be told exactly that. Ryan, this monolith, he won't let me in to see Kendall.
Stay away from Slater. He killed your sister. He'll kill the mother of your child.
All this talk about strict security, my daughter is missing.
Hand over your badge and weapon. You're done.
Ryan, Kendall is supposed to be here, and she's gone. Josh is supposed to be gone, but JR says that he's here. I mean, where are my children?
You two are not authorized to be in here. I have to ask you to step outside.
My daughter is gone. She's not answering her phone. She could be in tremendous danger. She has disappeared from her room. Did you let somebody get to her?
You need to leave.
Where is she?
Is there another Cambias out there we don't know about who's committing murder?
I need to know what happened when my father died.
Your father is alive. Dangerously, psychotically alive. You are not going to meet him without a small army behind you.
This is what I have to do.
Zach, I know that you would do anything to protect me. I mean, you could take on a dozen serial killers by yourself, but not this one.
Come here.
Yes.
Come here. You're my wife.
Yes.
You're my partner.
Always.
And you're Spike's mom. You're not coming.
That wasn't fair.
You're not coming.
Okay, so I'm supposed to just watch you walk out that door?
Yeah. There's guys out there, they're gonna barricade you in. Don't call the police. Don't call anybody. And do me a favor, please. Take it easy on the room service.
Zach.
Good night.
So I'm supposed to just sit here and wait for you and wonder if the next time that I see you is gonna be in a body bag?
Everything. All of it's been leading up to this. Father and son. It's between him and me. Alone.
Wow, women and their bubble baths, right? I'm a little embarrassed here. We were freaking out here, and Kendall's in the tub with her headphones on. I want to apologize to you for, any false alarms or anything like that.
No problem.
And thank you very much for letting us see Mrs. Slater. Really appreciate that. I'll spare you the exact words, but she definitely doesn't want to be disturbed again. In fact, why don't you wait here until Mr. Slater comes back? How about that?
What was that?
Slater did it, Erica. He got Kendall out without the killer knowing.
The cards are just for show.
This is exactly what we want. Kendall as far away from Pine Valley as possible.
Are you sure she's okay? I mean, I have to know that my daughter is safe.
Zach is going to protect Kendall. I guarantee you that, okay? But we have to do our part, too. We have to keep what we know to ourselves. Can you do that? For Kendall.
Kendall, why don't you pick up your phone?
Only because I know that you'll come back to me. Just promise me that you'll come back.
What about that sleazy motel out by the airport? It's done. Crossed it off the list yesterday.
Dr. Robert Lee, he orders lots of dog vitamins, but not too much of E-Tac.
Why would anybody take a drug that's a sedative for horses? That doesn't even sound like fun.
What did Danielle remember about her attacker?
She thought it was a guy wearing black gloves.
What else?
A bird. She remembers a bird. Swooped down on her.
Gentlemen, we know who the killer is.
You will come back to me. I know you will. So,
It's done.
your he's gone?
I took care of him. He won't hurt you or anyone else ever again.
Are you sure? Does this mean that Spike can come back home? We can have Spike home?
It's happily ever after time.
Oh my God, yes. Oh, honey.
Who are you? You're not my mom. My mom is dead. So what are you? You're working for my dad?
Bravo, my dear. Lovely job.
I mean, do you really think this is going to be enough men, even with the extra ones that Zach's brought in?
Well, what happened?
Nothing.
Something happened to Kendall.
No, honey, no, not at all.
We're just talking what ifs.
Nah, she's safe at the casino.
Nothing's changed.
Good. Did you get the DNA result back?
You mean that saliva sample from Zoe's jacket?
Yeah. Did it give you any leads?
There's a serial killer on the loose.
And what's one beat-up guy in a dress, right?
I didn't say that.
Well, good, because that DNA sample could lead you to the killer. Oh, so you still don't think that Zoe was attacked by the Satin Slayer? Even with the new evidence?
New
What new evidence is that?
You find out anything else about it yet?
I know it wasn't mass-produced. I know it was a special order from a factory that closed over a decade ago, so it's only something somebody Cambius would have.
Or a whack job who's wearing Cambius hand-me-downs.
You both have valid points. It could be an ex-employee or just some guy into thrift stores.
So this made you take a leap to Vegas? Why?
Our killer knows more about Zach's mother's death than anybody else.
Which leads us back to employees, old relationships, household servants. You know, maybe this guy Jenkins was cleared.
Zach questioned me about Alex, as in Alex Cambius. He wanted to know everything that I could possibly remember from my time in the desert with him all the way to the guy's last breath.
Is that why you chose Vegas?
That's why Zach did. He's been 3 steps ahead of the rest of us all along.
And where was this button?
It was in the cemetery where Zoe was attacked. She pulled it off her attacker's coat.
And you gave it to Ryan.
I just assumed that Ryan would bring it to you after he had checked it out.
Well, you assumed wrong, and if we do ever get this button, the evidence is going to be so compromised that any third-rate lawyer could get it thrown out.
Why didn't you just call us, honey?
Well, some people didn't take Zoe's beating very seriously. I didn't think that you would believe her story.
Look, this button, was there anything special about it? Color, material?
Yeah, it was metal pewter, and it had a crest on it of a hawk.
Danny said she saw a bird.
You think it could be this hawk she's talking about?
On one of his buttons? I mean, what are the chances of that?
And you wonder why I didn't call you. You wonder why Ryan didn't bring it to you.
Hey, I want to bring down this serial killer as much as you do.
She says that the assailant was wearing the same kind of black hood that Danny described.
And Zoe had been drinking and has given us incorrect information in the past, which makes him unreliable.
Well, she was absolutely correct about the button. It was just where she said it would be, and that's where I found it. You're just biased against Zoe.
Hey, that's inaccurate.
Where'd you get this?
I don't know. A messenger brought it.
From a company? Where is he now?
Well, he's gone. He dropped it on my desk. He said it was for you.
Did anybody else deal with this guy? I want a full description of this guy. I want the name of his employer. I want the phone number. I want it now, Perry. Let's go.
What you got?
It's Jack. Yeah, hi, Jackson. What's up?
Ted, where are you? Are you on a plane?
Yep. Hurtling down the runway to nowhere.
Where are you hurtling to?
I'm not sure. I'll let you know when I get there. What's new?
We got another note, apparently from our killer.
It's nice of him to stay in touch. What's it say?
It says goodbye. I have what I wanted. I've left a parting gift.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. What do you make of it?
Hard for me to translate, but it sounds like, sort of like thank you for playing.
But the parting gift part, that can't be good news.
Yeah, listen, I'll get back to you. Okay? Talk to you later.
What was that?
Confirmation. Killer left another message.
Saying?
He set a trap. Zach and Kendall walked right into it.
Zach! Oh my God, I've been so crazed. What happened? Tell me what happened, honey. Zach! 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 Where the hell are you?
Take off the mask. It's unnerving.
I did not sign on to be an accessory to murder. This was a stunt. A practical joke.
I'd be quiet if I were you. Just take your money and go.
I would not have done this for all the money in the world if I'd known someone would end up hurt. He's dead.